Hey, and welcome back to the Darth Mohawk Show. This is episode 4 of my playthrough of the Lost Levels. When we last left off, I had to quit. I had to stop at World 4-4 because I was running out of time on that last video. I believe I ended it at like 10:56 or something like that. But we're going to continue right where I last left off. Same number of lives and everything. I love the save feature. It can be abused. And I'm gonna die. Right. Keep forgetting about that feature. Whatever. Just do a run as soon as it's parallel. And the fireball will disappear as soon as its base is no longer on screen. That is very nifty, let me tell you. The ability to metamorphose fireballs off screen. Now, I remember last time I got here I had firepower. No such luck here. At least I managed to get rid of them all. Darn Koopa Troopers. You'd think Bowser would employ a rather more powerful relative, and he does. They're called Hammer Brothers. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make this jump. Nope, I didn't make it. I was too big, believe it or not. Well, goodbye. I don't pass up an opportunity. Score 3 points. Alright, I just gotta make this little tricky jump here. Hopefully he... Oh, you did. I think that's another one of those jumps that you have to make with a little bit of running speed. Whatever, let's try this again. I'm gonna be kind of annoyed if I don't make any progress at all, because then I'm just gonna have to delete this whole play. You won't see this except in the bloopers. World 4-4 not happening. Oh, crack. Whatever. I'm kind of resigned to my fate at this point. And the hallways are always ridiculously narrow. Here we go. Why didn't you throw a hammer in the air? He usually does that, you know. Now do a jump just because there aren't... You could get a mushroom, but it really isn't worth the bother. Jump, Mario, jump! But he just has to time this just right. Bowser's not making things any easier for me, is he? No, he's just gonna keep on spitting 3 fireballs at the same level in a row. Gosh darn it. That didn't work at all. My jump button didn't work. I was running low on time there too. That would give me 300 seconds for this. Here we go. Give me that. Now I could just, you know, wait for them to come out. They won't even make it to the platform. They just fall into the pit. That didn't work. But does that stop me? No, it does not. Actually, I think this is the first castle that ever gave me significant amounts of trouble. Most of the levels after this still do. Well, they will. But you'll see. I shouldn't reveal secrets before it's time. I think I'd make it onto the platform I was standing on if the drop was at least 1 more brick high, but then Mario wouldn't be able to make it. Because his jump is 4 bricks and I think 1 pixel high. And as I'm sure you could tell, that jump was would have been like 5 bricks if I described it correctly in my fanciful ramblings. Once again, he fails to do what I anticipated he would. Unfortunately, you can't get on that pipe. Alright, I take the middle road. Observe. Fire flower. Completely inaccessible. If you spew fire... Oh. That's just unfair. Sometimes Mario's foot catches the ledge and sometimes it doesn't. I have yet to figure out what causes it. I think it has something to do with velocity and stuff. All sorts of high physics terms. Whatever. And I'm just gonna go back to being small. It's actually kind of easier. One hit and you die, you know this for certain. all sorts of tricks you can do with Koopa shells, to be honest. I believe if you step on one right at the moment it's going to get back up and kick it, that's 4,000 points. And if you hit a shell in midair after hitting it already, that's 8,000 points. Although, to be honest, this is kind of like whose line is anyway, because it's all made up and the points really don't matter. Oh, that could have worked and it didn't. Failure. With a PH. Excuse me if I'm not being talkative, it's kind of late at night. Whatever, you can consider 10:30 to be late at night. But I guess you can, since I did. And the Koopa Troopers come out. Did I give them a sound kicking? Ah, it didn't work. You know, something I learned about Koopa Troopers though is that when approaching those three and you're large, you kind of have to keep them together. You know, I think this game hates Big Mario with a passion. I haven't yet seen a situation where having just plain Big Mario is preferable to being small, other than the fact that you can take the hit. Although, that little nugget of wisdom does not apply with Fire Mario, because he can throw projectiles. Projectiles that kill many other enemies, and I'm going to be running out of time real shortly. Look at that clock. Oh, I made it! Sweet. I gotta go with it. Oh! Jump, Bowser. Do it again. Thank you. Did he seriously get stuck by the wall? I didn't think it was possible for Bowser to get stuck. Ah, whatever. It took me 7 dang minutes, but I got through. You'll note that the farther we go, the more toads appear, by the way. 5-1. This level is long and unforgiving. And I assure you, since I have 1 life left, I will get a game over. You could also get to a warp zone to World 6 here. Dang it. But I'm not showing that. Let's continue, because I can. After all, who said that I couldn't? Only I did. And if I'm lying to myself, then... whatever. I bet you hate me for having thoughts that I don't finish. You can hate me all you like. Why just watch my videos? Alright. I hope I've been helpful this far, but by the way, this is only about 1/3 of the way through the game. Note that I did not say a half. I mean, you know, most people expect World 5. Hello. Oh, Wind. This is a new feature featured solely in Mario 2. Or Blue, or whatever. There goes my 1-up mushroom. Not that it matters, because I have infinite continues. That was not supposed to happen. But wind pushes you in the direction that it's blowing, as you could probably guess. How to stick the continue after the wind segment? Oh, goodness. What am I to do? Well, not get shot by a bullet would be a nice start. Did you notice the bullet bills have arms? But I thought those were wings the first time I saw them. They're arms. That did not work at all like I anticipated it to. And what do they use those arms for, other than, you know, moving food towards their face? Bowser's minions are a strange bunch, I assure you this. Plants that are very much carnivorous, that live in pipes, of all places. He probably invented those just because he learned of the Mario... Dang it! The Mario Brothers' reputations as plumbers. I have my last life. Win or lose, I'm gonna stop after I either clear or die. Alright, go fast, man. Start with the second step. Alright. Alright, this is what is known formally as Game Over. So I'm sorry to say it, but this is where I stop for tonight. Good night. Goodbye. See you next episode.